Hello and welcome back to Home and Creativity with Monique. Today I'm sharing with you a video of this is just a short clip of us preparing the backyard garden bed, and also I have a short cooking vlog. I couldn't finish this cooking vlog that I did because I had issues with my camera, but I gotten almost to the end of my of me cooking when I started having issues with my camera. So to finish up this vlog, I also included in a 3-week follow-up on my first garden bed, which is located in my front yard, so you'll get to see how much my vegetables has grown in the front, as well as some new things that I have purchased as well to plant. Here I have some beef neck bones, and I will be browning these in my pot first, and then I'll be pouring some gravy over these and finish cooking them up in the oven. Excuse my pot. I had this pot for a little while now, so I know you can tell it's a little scratched up, but the older the pot, the more seasoned it is, in my opinion. But anyway, as you can see here, I'm taking all my favorite seasons I like to use, and I'm seasoning my beef neck bones. And yes, I previously already washed and cleaned the neck bones before handling them. So as you can see here, after I season them, I'm placing them in my pot, and I'm only browning them so that they can get a little sear to them on both sides. And then after they are seared, then I place them into my baking pan, and I put some onions on top, and then I would use the same pan and proceed to make my gravy. My daughter is making the cornbread for me, so that's what she's doing. Alright, so in this pot, I'm adding in the remainder of my onions, and I'm just going to saute those until they're softened or translucent. And then I will put in my flour. I put in, I think it was like a half cup of flour. And as you can see here, I had to add a little bit more oil to this so that the flour won't become gummy or sticky. So I'm basically just stirring this flour and onions around until it gets to the brown color of my choice that I'm looking for. And then I would put in some water. And when you put the water in and continue to cook it, you can tell that it's going to turn into gravy because it's thickening up. And I can see that it's a little too thick, so I add in a little bit more water, and I keep stirring until I reach the consistency that I'm looking for. And once this gravy is done, I season my gravy with the same seasonings that I use for my meat. And my daughter's putting in the cornbread. Alright, so my meat is inside, my meat and onions are inside of my baking dish, and I am pouring on the gravy on top. And I'm just gonna mix my meat around in the gravy just to make sure everything gets covered. And so once everything is covered with the gravy, then I will put on a sheet of aluminum foil on top of this pan, put it in the oven for about 2 hours, and and I had it baking at 400 degrees. So this is an exciting point of the growth of my vegetables so far. So it's been 3 weeks. I believe I planted these in, I believe it was like March the 9th. I believe March 7th, between March 7th and March the 9th. And if you want to see how they were in the beginning, I do have that video already posted, but I also can put the link to that video in the description. So a tremendous growth since 3 weeks ago. So I can definitely say that they have come a long way. Also, in that first video, I did plant some seeds, and sadly those seeds never came up because of the change of weather. I should have had them inside. There was a lot of rains came, so I believe it had something to do with the growth of those seeds germinating. But as you can see, this is my blueberry plant, and it has some little blueberry sprouts on them. I planted potatoes in this purple thing, but they haven't come up, so it may be something wrong with those. And here I have my little strawberry plant. You can see some little strawberries are growing on those, and I am planning to pot those fruit plants that I have. Right here I planted peanuts, so that never germinated yet. And these are some collard greens that I have in here. And so the seeds that I planted earlier this month, I had to replant everything. These are some marigolds and some, I forgot the other type of flowers that I have. These are some jalapeno peppers and bell peppers, and these are just more seeds that I planted that I'm hoping that they will germinate and come up as well. And I have a lot of things that I'll be growing. This is my grape plant, so it has grew an extra little stem since I potted it. And these are the transplants that gotta knock that thing off. These are my transplants that I will be planting in my backyard garden, as well as, you know, more things when the seeds germinate. Just more pepper plants. These are my celery plants, and more celery plants and tomato plants. So this is it for now. So it's just a waiting game for the seeds that I planted. So I'm just waiting on those seeds to germinate and you know, grow up, so that I can get ready to plant them in the garden as well. Well, this is it. And for now, the growth it was a 3-week growth on all of these things, and I will continue to do more follow-ups and more gardening videos in the upcoming time. Well, I thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like my content and like the video. Until next time, God bless.